Yo, girls and guys. Yo, girls and guys. I talk louder, but people are sleeping. So it's like 6 in the morning or something. I don't know. I don't pay attention to these things. Holy sensitivity, Batman. I love games that just like let you crank the fucking shit as high as you want. There's like no limits to how fast you can go. It's actually almost impossible to aim like at regenerators with the sense this high. Because I'm like scoped in with the sniper and just like making the small movement sometimes just to get there. It's so hard that like by the time I do it, the regenerator is moved already. But when you're on a lower sense, like that doesn't spaz out. It's pretty easy just to go, a small track and then you shoot instantly. It's hard to have that confidence when you're spazzing all over the place. Well, anyways, I wanted to make some new videos on the channel and headed it in a new direction. So in the next few months, I'm gonna work on like releasing loads of my Halo content. Gotta get away from this merchant, he's all noisy. There. I like games where the menu like makes it quieter. It's really handy. Yeah, the more I've talked about it before, but the more I play Halo, the more I realize it's like a waste of my skill. Like I'm getting on, I'm winning basically any match that's fair. The other teams instantly just start hiding. When it's not like that, the 25% of the time that I match like some Twitch TV partied up kids who are they act like they won something when they win, and then when they lose, they don't ever give you credit. So it's like, why even play against those type of people? They don't add you as friends. They just use you as content for their streams, and it's pathetic when you think about it because does Clicks party up and go into pub games and social lobbies and on Fortnite all the time to get his fortune? No. Does Ninja go in social games all the fucking time with a team of four? Nah. He does lots of solo matches with high skill, but you know what I mean? I'm not saying they never do it, but when you compare like actual successful people to these like Halo douches who they act like they're playing with their friends, but they're actually just playing with the sweatiest dude they met from Twitch like 5 months ago. Like it's not their friend, you know what I mean? They actually have other friends who they used to play Halo with back in the day in high school and shit, who are actually super bad at Halo and they would actually like to play once in a while, but you're streaming and you're only playing with rank 50s and like rank 35 doubles kids in social. That's what they do. They bring in like an old rank 50 player who's streaming on Twitch will bring in like a new like rank 35 doubles kid who's probably like 25 years old or something. That's new now in Halo 3. That's like a young Halo 3 player. And that's literally what they do. And they go in social and then it's just no mercy. There's no mercy. They don't even respect you enough to remember the fact that you're the one who beat their ass while they were streaming like 10 different times, you know what I mean? They'll beat you once today and they'll only remember that one time they beat you. It's just cringe, you know? There's no respect. I'm going in solo queue with 3 bots on my team. I'll go on -5, -7, -8. Almost winning a game, like 50 to 44 against 2 people who are almost as good as me. You know what I mean? And then they win those matches and they like think they're better or something, or they diminutize your skills. Is that the word? They make your skills seem irrelevant to their chat. I'm not saying all of them are douchebags, but there's lots of douchebags in their chat. I'll tell you that. And some of the streamers are in fact douchebags. It's just cringe. It's like they know they're winning the game and they're sweating so hard on random bots and social, like random people who like never play the game. And they give you no respect when you almost beat them still, you know what I mean? You're almost beating them with a massive disadvantage, and they probably in their head they because they didn't because you didn't pop off and beat them in their head when they finish that match, they're not thinking you're good, you know what I mean? They just act like they're not good, and it's like, no, you know you're good, and you know you're capable of top tier sweaty gameplay, and you know you're partied up. So if somebody almost beats you at an extreme disadvantage, You think there would be like a GG, damn, how did you almost beat us? You never hear that. You never hear that once. You know what I mean? It's just Halo 3 is cringe and because of the community and shit. It's every day. I always go back and stupidly give it another chance, hoping that maybe I'll get some fair matches that aren't completely skewed against me, and it just happens every day. It's like a waste of good skill, you know what I mean? And every other match that it isn't like that, I'm dropping 35, 40, 32, 33, 28, 29. It's like every single time I'm dropping like almost 3 times the amount a normal player should drop. So it's like, if I have to do all that work every other match, you know what I mean? Why would I want to sit there and look bad on somebody's stream because they're using overpowered teammates against me and playing like fucking douchebags, you know what I mean? They know what they're fucking doing. Hiding in a corner for 5 minutes against 3 bots on your team, and their bad teammate quit out, so it's a fucking... And then they act like they're good because they're winning it with less players, and it's like, you know what you're doing. You're grabbing the rocket launcher, and it's all you care about, and you're hiding in a corner with it against 3 bots. How is a good player supposed to beat that? You're such a douche for using that strategy to win, you know what I mean? I'm almost beating that strategy just by holding forward like a dumbass and out-BRing with just pure skill, you know what I mean? No grenades. I'm not using 0 ping grenades. They're always on fiber too. It's always the guys with fiber. The ones who party up with these rank 35 doubles kids and then act like they're bad. They act like they're partied up with somebody who's not good. It's like it's a rank 35 doubles kid. A rank 35 doubles kid right now is as good as a rank 50 MLG player was back in the day. Except they're even better now because of PC. You know what I mean? It's just cringe. And they take those wins off you, and they never try to give you... They're like, damn, we kind of know you might be better than us. You know, no one ever said that once. You know? They don't even say that when you beat them. Then they got an excuse. When you beat them in an unfair match, these Twitch streamers, it's always an excuse afterwards. They're making the match unfair, and you're winning with rando McJando teammates going negative. And if you had their teammates, it's literally like a 50-10 game against, you know, the positions were swapped. And you're winning that match somehow. And they you know, it's really just a weird community to be a part of. You either bring in your own guys, you either have your own friends, or you're just liable to eat the shit from everyone else who's a douchebag on there. You know what I mean? And yeah, you can definitely go in there with some good friends, and when you match noobs, you're nice to them, right? The thing is, almost nobody does that. They're like, we got a limited amount of time to game, and we're gonna crush stomp every fucking lobby with our little gallivanting team of 3 or 4, you know? And whenever it's a team of 2, it's funny when the team of 2 guys act like they're not teaming. It's like, everyone else queued up into that lobby expecting normal teammates. You queued up with an MLG 50 on your side, on a Smurf account that's destatted. And only played ranked mostly, so it's even more destatted, and the guy's actually better than that. You know what I mean? The guy's damn near out-BRing me every single time, and that's the second best player on your team, you know what I mean? Even though I'm better than your best player, I can't even begin to control map enough to get him into a position where he has to be R-bound. You know what I mean? He doesn't have to do shit. He can basically just stand still the entire game, and that other guy's my skill level, and that other guy just has to match me and kill my bots, and we're good. You know. And then but actually, their best guy's a little bit better than that guy I'm beating. You know what I mean? And then they act like they're just hundreds of levels better than you. It's like, no. If I had a teammate who was slightly better than your teammate, who's looking like a god then? I'm looking like a fucking god. I've already proved that. You know, I have footage of the people I'm talking about. I'm not going to reference their names because I don't give a fuck about them. They act like they're really nice people, but then they do this all day, every day. 10 hours a day, 12 hours a day, 8 hours a day, every time. Never solo queue. And whenever they do solo queue, they half try, and they don't really try for their team like I do. I watch them. You know, if they get in a match like that, they don't put up the fight I do. They just don't. They stand still. I've already made that person who I'm talking about stand still. You know, in a fair match, more fair than what I just dealt with. It might have not been completely fair. Maybe my teammates were, you know, a little OP. I don't know. You know what I'm talking about. I can hold the L, I play out the match, I deal with the shit teammates shooting me in the back for like 5 of my deaths that all mattered, that I probably would have won if my teammates just didn't shoot me in the back during a BR fight. Because you go down one shot against a person you're a half shot again ahead of, you know? I'm like a millisecond better than these two guys, but if my teammates shoot me in the back with one bullet, I'm dead. My BR kill is a millisecond faster if our internet connections allow it. And not every time either, you know. Hisense PC, a lot of good players just seem similar skill now because of the aim assist. We've all known that since the beginning of PC Halo, and you could tell on the first day, like, oh, this is kind of just bunching up all the best players into the same skill bracket because the aim assist is too damn strong and the frames are too damn high. Everyone can just play Hisense and have a top tier BR now all of a sudden. Whereas before you actually had to earn it. It was like a lot. If you had a Hisense, there's a good thing, or there's a good chance you were sacrificing good no scopes or something like that, or consistency and solid no scopes is what I'm talking about. Where you could just hit many shots. That wasn't really a thing on the 360. That, you know, that was like a montage clip if it happened. Now it's just like normal gameplay because of the frames and the extra years of experience. I don't know. It's just cringe. That's all I'm saying. No one once ever said, I've beaten streamers so many times, and no one once ever was like, damn, I saw you on stream kicking their ass or something, you know what I mean? But I have heard people like mention the few times I've lost, and they like try to extrapolate that like it's the biggest loss ever or some shit. Oh my god, I lost by 2 kills to 2 rank 40 doubles kids, and it's when I'm solo. I'm not really that, you know what I mean? Like, you're trying to tear me down for that, and I'm actually kind of patting my back. I'm like, good job, bro. You stuck it out for your noobs on your team. You gave them a fighting chance. It was completely unfair, and you put up with the bogus bullshit anyway, and you didn't get mad at anyone. Anyone who deserved it didn't deserve it, you know. If you're creating those matches, though, I don't care. And the other guy on the other team wants to teabag you, you should probably just let him teabag you because you're a douche for creating those matches. But these guys, if you teabag them once, they're super mad, and they're going to make sure you look bad on their stream, too. Even though they deserve to get fucking teabagged, because they're ruining other people's days just so that they can feel a little bit better about their Halo skill. It's like the most juvenile shit of all time. Same motherfucker who rage quit last time you beat him 3 months ago when he didn't have a team, you know what I mean? Douchey douche from TTV. Anyways, if you wonder why I'm caring so much about Resident Evil 4 and now Resident Evil Village, it's because I'm realizing I should put my skills and time into games and communities that aren't that dead, aren't that pathetic, and aren't that sad. I'm not saying there's a great old camaraderie and fandom that's awesome for Halo, but the sad reality is most of these people are like nearing middle age and they're fucking depressed about it, and they just don't treat the matchmaking good anymore. Not only is there not enough of them, but now what's left of them, there's way too many sharks, you know. It's just like the sharks are alive. Sharky shark. Partied up, party up, party up. And it's just like, I'm realizing it's just like it's like a rabbit hole at this point. Like it was always a rabbit hole, but now it's just like enough. You're like at the bottom of the rabbit hole where it just like all collapses in on you and there's nothing there. And there's no way out if you keep trying to play that game, you know what I mean? I can either desperately make a group of friends that sweat and social and crush these type of people and beat them in matches all the time. I don't really want to do that. I don't really give a fuck about beating their friends and their groups of pirate shark gamers who are all fucking trying to make money off of streaming themselves and skewing matches and shit. It's really weird. They're trying to get viewership by making themselves look good, by having lots of friends who are really good. It's really weird. That's what they've been doing. It wasn't like that. The community wasn't like that a long time ago. If it was like that, it was like some douche who was like 15 years old and he was pampered as fuck and he was trying to be a Halo pro like Hines or some douche. Pistola, someone who's toxic as fuck. If you ever match these people, I don't know about Pistola's cool as fuck. But Hines was. If you ever match Hines online, he actually had the biggest ego and was a little fucking douche when you beat him. Just cocky, full of himself. I don't know. I didn't like him when I matched him many times and I beat him many times. And I just didn't like the vibes I was getting from that dude. Ego central there, over there. Because I've matched other pros before that weren't like that. It was actually just solid, non-toxic GG gameplay, top tier BR versus top tier BR. You know, T squared was like that. Formal was like that. When I beat him a couple times. Who else was like that? Dursky was like that. Snakebite was like that. Lethal was like that. Hines was just like, I don't know. Didn't like the way he was acting. That was like back in the early days of streaming, like when everyone was still on the 360, but it doesn't matter. I just mean, I feel like there's people out there who the community acts like they're good people or something, but then when you match them in secret, they're like absolutely the worst type of gamer deep down. And that's what needs to get talked about. Like Mikwin. You've matched that guy and beat him on Halo 3. He's the most butthurt fuck of all time. You think if you beat a pro, the pro would try to shout you out or something, you know? Like, damn, this guy's better than a professional gamer. No, he's making excuses and trash talking you and shit. That's Mikwin. Pathetic, dude. If I was a pro player and somebody put that type of gameplay out against me, I'm bowing down. Get a shout out, man. Holy shit. The guy's doing it that good for no one. You know? Anyways, that's just how I've been feeling. So I've basically been more and more coming to the conclusion. I almost said collusion. To the conclusion that I should really just focus on Halo Infinite because I can play it with cheaper controllers. During the daytime, it has a more thriving community and even matches. It's still like a hard as balls game, right? When you're playing against good players with a lot of aim assists and good shots. Hard as fuck. But at least there's a better chance that the people on my team are awake and still trying, you know? They're not on their fucking deathbed yet like I'm on Halo 3 where it's just like so whack. You know, it would all be different if just one time when I'm playing one of these, like, grouped up teams, if they actually, like, the GG that I played actually paid off. Because I'm giving these asshole tryhard party ups a GG by myself. I'm giving them a challenging match. Obviously, they're going to win. It's not that I'm not far better than them or haven't beat them before. I've done both of those things. It's that I know I'm going to lose from the outset, but I'm going to try my best. And I know, and I'm just doing it, you know, not even for the little slight chance that I could maybe win if I pop off. I'm literally just doing it to give my team a chance and give them a good game most of the time, you know. And they take it too far and they try too fucking hard and they care way too fucking much and they're so fucking weird. You never see that's the funny thing is, with these fucking weirdos who do this on Twitch, you never see the face cam. Why don't I see your face cam? Why don't I see a picture of you? Are you that butt fucking ugly or that much of a fucking weirdo? And you want to make it seem like you're just your voice? So people just think you're a cool guy, chill? No. You're probably butt fucking ugly, a fucking weirdo or some shit. I'm not getting partied up on by a butt fucking ugly fucking weirdo. Who offers, you know, like I said, if they say GG after and they say, hey, damn, you want to play sometime? Like, shit, you almost beat us with no teammates. No one ever made you feel good once, you know what I mean? I don't make them feel bad when I beat them. I beat them without being partied up. You know what I mean? I'm not partied. I'm coming into the match more fair than them. And they don't even, you know, they just like evaporate those losses from their mind later on. It's a new day. Doesn't matter that I lost to this good dude 15 times before. If I beat him once with a team, that's who he is now. You know what I mean? Like that's how they rank your skill and shit. They literally have like rankings of skill of players' skill, like they know how good players are or something. It's really weird. Like, who gets to decide that? You know what I mean? The best players, you watch them play matchmaking and they get fucking shit on by randoms. The quote unquote best players, you know what I mean? So the ones ranking these Halo players' skill levels for tournaments and stuff. This is really weird. Uninteresting too to me. It'd be more funny if you just randomized it. Put the most popular person with the most toxic unknown person. Put a group of toxic people together to see how funny the team is. You know what I mean? One time, put a random unknown god with an overpowered team just to see if he's really that good. You know what I mean? They never do shit like that. That would be interesting. You know what I mean? That would be fun for new people. But the way they got it is stupid. It's just basically set up to make the people they've said are good look good. This is really weird. That people don't even notice that. You know what I mean? It'd be way more interesting if you put two of the best players and you put it with a random unknown god who thinks like me. Or someone like me. I'm not, it doesn't have to be me. And that team goes on to either like play second or win the tournament. And then all of a sudden you've introduced a new top tier player to the community and you've said, hey, look at this guy. You give him a shot and in one tournament he's already proving that he's that good. You know what I mean? That would be interesting. But that's not what they do. So nobody wants to, so it's like a dead end. They think they got their little Twitch small Halo community locked down, but really they're digging their own grave with the way they do it and the way they're so clicked up and look at their friends list when they turn on the game. It's always the same people. It's always the Twitch streamers. They turn on the game, who's online? It's always their 10 different fucking Twitch streamers and they're all friends with each other. It's fucking weird. No, none of those random social gods that you match, they don't got those names on there, you know what I mean? They don't add the community. They add the elite douchebags in their mind. It's really weird. I'm just glad I'm nothing like those players and that I've beaten them more than they've beaten me. I'm just glad that somehow I've done that, That's good enough for me. Anyways, and that's all. Why did I talk about all that stuff? It's because I don't know. I'm just, after years and years of investing fair gameplay to the other team I don't have some unadulterated dog shit fucking fiber internet that's unfair as balls. I'm not joking people, And after all those years and you're still getting joked on a daily day basis. On a daily basis. Yeah, at some point I'm done with it, you know what I mean? At some point I'm not going to be giving you guys GGs. You can play against your fucking AFK teams. Teams that you're winning 50-12 against. Have fun. Sorry for those poor noobs who have to match your fucking douchey asses without me, you know what I mean? Anyways, so I'm just thinking, the more I think about it, it's like planning to play Halo Infinite for a time until a possible better arena shooter comes out is a good idea. Playing like games like Resident Evil, taking speedrunning more seriously, playing Super Mario 64 speedruns, playing Link to the Past speedruns, Resident Evil Village, possibly even speedrunning something like Resident Evil 2 Remake or something. Like, there's so many other avenues. Playing a little Destiny and taking that serious as a it's like, hey, random guy who only played Destiny the first week that it came out comes back 10 years later and gives it a shot as a casual. That's more interesting than guy on Halo 3 crushes everyone until he matches grouped up, partied up boring boys. And then he gets mad and has a boring time, and his match is basically unplayable because he knows he's going to lose. And he knows no matter what good play he makes, there's nothing he can do because he doesn't have another rank 50 on his team, It's just, I'd rather, at this point, I know it sounds cheesy or something, but I'd rather be an Onyx on Halo Infinite than a rank 50 on Halo Master Chief Collection, you know what I mean? Like, I'd rather be somebody playing for some weird crossbreed Halo game that's not even proper Halo, but it's decent, than somebody who's good at a good Halo game, but the community there is dead. And it just, you know what I mean? I almost feel like, even though I've beaten Resident Evil 4 and I started walking through its world again, right? And I started playing it again, like I'm about to right now. It felt dead right away. You know, like I felt this sinking feeling. I was going to talk about this yesterday, but I didn't feel like it. Like I felt this sinking feeling in my stomach and in my emotions, and it was just like hard to believe I was done with the game and I beat it, you know. I had so much fun, and I started walking through the world again, and because I know everything that happens, it just didn't feel the same. But then I hopped on Halo and I realized, like, damn, it's even worse here. Like, this game still has a community and speedrunners and people who love it, and even though we've beaten it and we already had our first fun time with it, like, fuck. We still watch little cutscenes like this once in a while just to feel that Resident Evil feeling again, you know what I mean? We still go back through and fight the annoying Delago a couple times, you know, even though we don't necessarily want to play the game for that fight, you know what I mean? Because we see that this game has good mechanics, and this game has a lot of love put into it. And it still is alive. It's just like... And the thing is, this will get you more money and more viewers and and it's even possibly better for your skill and your mental game, because you're not dealing with people like that, you know? You're just dealing with the game and this new fresh community. You're not playing some multiplayer experience against a bunch of fucking assholes. Assholes who never give you credit after years of beating them and shit. And it's like, you think it's just, I'm just playing Resident Evil, right? But a game like this could be Star Wars Battlefront, could be Uncharted multiplayer, could be, you know what I mean? Like, look at the mechanics. It's like, this is almost like a great foundation for any third-person shooter, you know? Like, the same crazy 180 that is right here, that if you somehow could control the sensitivity after years of practice, shoo, 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 shoo. You know, other people can't even turn that fast, let alone aim that fast. They can't turn that fast because their sensitivity's too low. Because they can't ever handle this without the practice, you know? And that's me. I can't handle it without the practice, but the thing is, what if, you know? What if one day I can aim my sniper on this crazy high sense the way I want to? Hard stuff. Oh, those are fishies. That's pretty cool. You can see them from all the way up here. Anyways, all the blargety, annoying, complaining aside, I just felt like I should talk about that because it was just like day after day of investing so many, you know, like 3-4 hours trying hard to make Halo 3 still work, and it just doesn't work, you know. And most of us who are like me, solo gods, or people who used to play with friends and their friends don't play the game anymore, like, you never see them play every day, you know what I mean? You never see them ever be committed the way they were back in the day. They might warm up for one crazy 8-hour day when they're really missing the game. But then, you know, the next day they're not there. What does that tell you? Like, should you really be dwelling in the past that bad anymore? Like, there's no reasoning for it. Because you can gain shooting game skills anywhere. You can have more fun so many other places. You can get more exposure for yourself and your channel and your brand or whatever you want to do. Your stream. Elsewhere. It's just like there's so many obvious reasons. You can have more fun playing casual games easily. It's more fun than getting shit talked by groups of TTV party up kids who want to make you feel like you're trash and then never give you a fair match. You know what I mean? Like, that's never going to make you feel good. I don't know. It's just, I know it's a weird, boring conversation. Most people don't care about it, but if the right person out there who is going through similar shit to me hears about it, that, you know what I mean? So I could just sell my yellow herbs, I think. More money for me. I wonder if you can get eaten by this Delago. Like, I'm not gonna... Well... Maybe it's at a different spot you can get eaten by him. Oh shit, this thing's hard to see. See if I can remember these medallions. But yeah, I'm glad I've been moving in the direction of Halo Infinite. And all these speedruns and other games and stuff. I'm not going to play for too long. I just wanted to get on and talk about that. I want to play some Resident Evil Village before it's too late in the day already.
Shit. God damn it.
I don't want to be a bitch and knife this guy, but he's just so knifeable, you know? Was I supposed to move up? I forgot. Oh no, I think he turns around. This guy's a problem. Because I'm not good at crouching. No, no, no. Oh, that was lucky. I don't know, this game's actually low-key really fun to stealth around. Oh, lost one. Sometimes you shoot these, like, into, like, the walls and they disappear. Well, now I'm losing all my bolts, whatever. See, like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to grab all these. Wait, what? I'm just gonna send this to storage for now. Well, then I gotta grab it back out, but yeah, whatever. We're gonna make shit go crazy. Did I shoot 2 bullets? I did. Holy shit, that thing shoots fast. Bitch. I actually really like this bolt thrower now that it's upgraded. Where's all my snakies at, though? It's like somebody... What's up, bro? It's fun how many guys or times guys just like creep up behind you. I know that doesn't sound right. Whoa, I was one frame late, I swear. Bitch. Oh shit. This is why you replay on hardcore, because it's like a little bit of a challenge if you take away some of your guns, and then you start with a few fresh guns. And then you can like do funny shit like knife battle a bunch of guys with an overpowered knife. I actually kind of like this rifle, even though I like know it's kind of a waste of ammo. Or it's a massive waste of ammo. It's just fun to use something like kind of in a way that it's not meant for, I guess. Wait, isn't there a medallion over here? I like hate replaying games, and the fact that I like this game so much that I want to replay it is crazy to me. Oh, there it is. Let's see if we can be a little more aggressive with this bolt thrower. Give me my bolts. Sometimes they take a while to die and you like need your bolts back. Damn. Where's this guy at?
Out of the way.
Bitch. Was he flopping? There he is. Not today, Junior. I love this game, bro. Shouldn't be this fun on the second playthrough. Is there fire over? Oh, no. We got pretty much all the stuff we need here. There's a couple other little things, but... Or as far as the fancy loot goes. Nice. I don't know why I missed those first two, though, but that was a choke. Whoa. There you are. Oh shit. Well, something's gotta go wrong. It's because I don't wear a headset when I play. That's my excuse and I'm sticking to it. Oh, I kinda need you, bro. Let's hurry up and get this Del Lago done so I can get... That's about the Del Lago and just like... Maybe the Ashley sequence are about the only things that in the whole game that I don't really like doing. That's actually pretty good when you think about it. That everything else I actually pretty much enjoy. Whoa. Heard you, though. There's probably some more fish, but I'm doing good, so. Alright, this is gonna be a hectic little fight here. Does it sound like there's a guy here? Does this guy just roll up on me? Someone's coming to kill me.
This is what I'm talking about.
See if we can roll out of here really fast. Shit.
One down.
Gun's hard to aim. You just are worried about wasting bullets, so you just can't aim.
Next.
I'm just playing with these fools. There's a guy on me already? Holy shit. Ah! These guys are pissed.
Coming.
I'm like, where did that bolt go? I shot that into the nethers of nothingness. Like, it's not even showing up on a wall over here or anything. Let's get out of here, boys and girls. That's the other fun thing about repeated playthroughs is, like, you can try to get your loot and, like, get the fuck out, you know? Well, I bet this guy, like, doesn't come here. Yeah, he's tied to that area. That's funny. Alright, fucking Delago. Hopefully I can get this in one try again. Oh, don't we need to, like, save? Oh, I'll probably auto-save. Uh-oh. Not a good start. That was lucky. What did I miss?
Think you can swallow me whole, huh?
Come on, Delago. Damn it, bro. He got me with the big one. Choke, choke. No, we're gonna have to redo it. Fuck. I just feel like he did those 2 jumps out of nowhere.
Where'd you go?
No, bro. I hit him like too early. I didn't know it was like that. Of course, if the water even hits up, if it even hits the pixel of a water, it won't stab him. It's so stupid. If it's going through a very small amount of water, it should still hurt him. I know that's probably like impossible to code, but that would make sense. After I did everything good, I just got butt fucked by those 2 jumps. Now he never lets us hit him. Now he starts where he can never hit him, basically. I don't know how that missed, but it missed. Now this is one of those fights that I would definitely skip if there was a skip feature. It was fun the first time, though.
Think you can swallow me whole, huh?
I gotta save this for the perfect time, otherwise I die. I think we got this one. Water is blocking me. That was good. They made it so the trees aren't annoying in this, at least. That was really good. And that part's terrifying when that happens. Come on, bro. We're finished. Losing this one, bro. There's no way. He's like going faster. Ah! Almost hit that shit. Yeah, this is already way more fun than what those people have turned Halo 3 into. Holy shit, that went far. I don't know if I've ever hit him once when he was going
Where'd you go?
at that distance. This guy's done. He has no chance now. We've beaten him into a corner.
You tough son of a bitch.
Damn it, we're gonna lose. No, not like this, bro. He's doing everything right. I can't see shit.
I don't think the bunk can take another hit like that.
What? 2 jumps back to back. Oh my god. After he wouldn't give me shit. The waves were so high, there was like no time for me to keep attacking him. That was fucking cringe. I played that better than I needed to win, and I lost that fight. Now I'll win this one for no reason. I won't even play good, and I'll just win this one more. Yeah, I kind of hate this part, and when you have to redo it. It's just annoying. Here we go. You can never hit me, fucking sequence. And I'll end you in one hit. You can't hit him when he's like that. He's like invincible. Oh, I actually hit one.
Think you can swallow me whole, huh?
God damn it, let me beat this guy. I need to be able to beat him so I don't want to not play this game because of this one boss. He's giving me an easy round. Just gotta make it through this last hard part. I don't know how that missed.
Where'd
Come
you
on,
go?
we gotta be like 5 away. 5 more, right? What? I hit him too. What, do you gotta hit him twice? There wasn't even time. Hardcore is bullshit.
Shit. I'm sunk at this rate.
Yeah, I am sunk at this rate.
You tough son of a bitch.
One. Two. 3. No. Oh, at least you can nick him. That's cool. 4. 5. No. 6. He's trying so hard. This is professional difficulty, bro. 7. Oh my god. 8? 9? This is ridiculous. It was way easier the first time I did this on controller. Oh my god, bro. Give me a break. Fight me again for no reason. Why is this guy invincible, bro? Oh my god, that was annoying. How are you supposed to... Do you have to hit him with a spear like a millisecond before he bites you? Is that what? It wasn't like that in the original. You just had to hit him. It's when they don't explain shit like that and you don't find it out until after a 5-minute boat fight. That's when people don't like it anymore. There should be an option, though, to put that fight on easy mode or something. Like, and still have the rest of the run be hardcore. I don't know. That was annoying. I mean, it's a little bit of fun. It's just, that's not what I play Resident Evil for. Like, that's part of the first playthrough, the fun experience of, like, having to beat a hard boss before you can get your new guns and stuff. But I don't really want that in my second playthrough, you know? Oh, playthrough too. Nice. Well, at least we got that fucking part done. That's like the worst part of the whole game. That's like the match you on Halo where you matched a bunch of douchebags.
Sacrificial lamb.
You will now receive our most sacred body.
It begins now. When day breaks, you two will join our covenant to share in my holy blessing forever.
Condor 1 to Roost. Do you read
I'm
me?
here for the web chat. I wasn't just masturbating in the corner.
3 hours. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. Won't let it happen again.
And the church?
I'm still looking for whatever key I need.
Copy that. I'm glad you're okay. Roost out.
This bolt thrower is working wonders. I don't think it was that good. I should have tried it out more, I guess. I was too stingy. I didn't want to upgrade it because I was worried that there was going to be other guns to upgrade, but there wasn't really... That never ended up happening, really. Where is my red herb? Oh, I know this part. I don't even know if the crossbow works on Plagas, though. That's the one thing that kind of messes with me. Oh, shit. I could just run away from this guy after I kill him, right? Oh, he's got my bolts, though. Fucking asshole. Oh, the Raygun decimates these guys. Do that. I love this game, bro. It's like when a game is so good that it can, like, take away all the pressure of the other shitty games and shitty communities that you've been a part of. It's like, well, none of that shit matters because I have this, you know? I have something fun I can go do. I don't need to be attacked by groups of fucking people online trying to make themselves look good. It's weird.
What is this place? Some kind of shrine.
It's a shrine. You know what other game has shrines? If Tears of the Kingdom doesn't have like some legit dungeons, I'm gonna make fun of that game for the rest of my life. It's funny how like dumbass fanboys like get all excited about that game. Like, oh my god, do you see you can fuse shit together? It's like Little Big Planet. Oh my god, it's Little Big Planet. But Zelda, you know, like... Yeah, like, yeah, it's cool, but it's not like this is some groundbreaking technology or something. Like, relax. We haven't even seen if there's dungeons yet. And most of those kids who, like, simp over it are the type of kids who are not even gonna finish the game, or they're gonna play it one time and then act like they're a super fan or something. It's like, you're not playing that game every day, you're not speedrunning that game, you're not making videos about that game, like, relax. You don't like it that much, you just like getting excited about shit. And you're kind of picking the wrong thing to get excited about, because if you get excited about this shit and make Nintendo think they did good, guess what? We're never gonna get the actual Zelda game that we need. And that's about all there is to that. Alright, this part's kind of hard, so let's get this part done. This is sort of the next headache. There's like hella guys in these caves. We are not going to have all of our bolts by the end of this, I'll tell you that. Make some... Oh, I still don't have my SMG back. Fuck. Whatever. Now, I could be fishing and doing some extra stuff, but I'm going to try to skip everything I can on these extra playthroughs to make them as fun as possible.
You're serious?
Oh, that does eventually kill. Okay. Damn it. This shit reloads fast as hell, man. Oh, and I didn't repair my knife. Oh, he died. That was a thing. Dude, I pressed it. I was, like, didn't let me do it because I was just shooting my gun or something. When? Maybe I should go fishing. Holy shit, I don't have that many heals. Oh, I hate when that happens. How's this guy still alive? He's been on fire forever. Then the riot gun has her back. I gotta get more aggressive than this.
Sorry, must have slipped.
Nice job. You're only murdering your friends.
One down.
Oh shit. Smell you guys later. You like a taste of endgame? Was that a... Oh, that was a normal thing. I thought that was a heavy hit. Oh shit, you're on fire. Okay, that's kind of BS. You gotta give me that one. And we've already finished the hard part of this, so we're good to go. The bolt thrower works wonders. I know you're coming. I was waiting for you. Dead though. Smell you later, idiots. What the fuck is this one? Damn it, I can't remember. Okay. The mustachioed face looking one. Now we got some more action coming our way. Let's get our velvet blue and hope we can lead some guys over to this. Oh, I guess not.
Out of the way.
You want some more of this? I like that they made it though that you can usually grab the bolts off the wall if you need to. Bolt thrower is a lot more usable than I thought it was. It doesn't shred any guys, but it's nice for a lot of situations. Sometimes they get up in your face though, and it's really hard to get a headshot with it. That's probably like one of its downfalls. So I think we actually are going to grab a little fish here. A couple of fishies. We actually, once we sell a lot of these heals, we actually don't have shit. It would be cool if there was a couple more things changed, though. Oh, I don't think I got this on my other playthrough. My other hardcore one, maybe. Yeah, but it'd be cool if there was a couple more changes with the second playthroughs, though. I feel like they should have learned their lesson with Resident Evil 2 Remake and done that again. Luckily, there's a lot of fun weapons in this game. I guess I don't really need all this shit right here, though. We can skip that.
I'll be taking this.
There's a little something to get us going. Is there any fish here, too? Yes, there is. Nice. It just sucks that we're gonna have to wait so long for another Resident Evil. That's the only thing. But luckily I didn't play Village yet. I would be really sad if I had already played Village. So that'll be something fun for me. Because we're probably gonna have to wait like 2, 3, 4 years for another Resident Evil, which sucks. I just hope that they don't fuck up and... It seems like they want to give up on making Resident Evils, but we'll see. At least that's what it seemed like the message was, like they're gonna go do something different. Oh, it's a gold bar now? That's weird. Yeah, they made it sound like the way Ada Wong talks at the end of the story. It sounds like they might be done making Resident Evil for a while, but or maybe they're just gonna do more new Resident Evil games, and they're saying that they're done with the remake series. So we'll see what they end up doing. I would be okay with the remake series not doing obviously 5. Like 5 isn't a bad game, but I don't really want it to be remade. I want more fish. Alright, that's good enough. Alright, we're just gonna rush and go do the Gigante, and then I'll be done with this episode for now. Oh, is there one of the Clockwork Castellians here? Where the fuck is he though? Can't see nothing. Sounds like he's like right there. I have no clue.
I see you took care of her. Job well done. Deserves payment in kind. I got something new for you.
I don't.
Your valuables won't do you much good in the grave. This is what I'm talking about. Fine work. Good luck to you, stranger. A well-tuned weapon can make up for a lack of skill, friend. We like our herbs, we do. Heal a man, kill a man, they do it all. Still have some new items you might be interested in.
Stop right with that. Overpriced fucking
That
rocket
cash in
launcher.
your pocket or your life. Easy choice, mate. Will that be all then? Come anytime.
Alright, let's get this shit over with. Oh, we gotta... see what kind of room we have for these guns here. Oh, damn. These guns are massive. Bolt thrower, shotgun. I'd like to have the SMG on me, but I've got no room. It's almost tempting to sell this biosensor scope, but I can bullshit the regenerators. Let's sell these yellow herbs at least.
Good stuff, mate. Well, look at you, mate. Ooh, what you buying?
Look how excited he is for you to spend money.
If you want a fighting chance out there, you better give that the care it deserves, mate.
I probably shouldn't have done that, but whatever. Oh, he sells those pretty good, actually.
Don't get yourself killed.
Matado. Alright, now we got enough room for our... Holy shit, this thing is big, bro. Jesus. Alright. Wish I could... Wait. Oh, I can store these? Oh my god, I can store it. That thing was a pain in my fucking ass. I still don't have my fucking assault rifle here. Like, how am I supposed to keep all my guns, bro? It's like I always have to take out one of them. Alright, we've been on this lake for too long now. Let's get out of here. Free? I'll take free. Ain't nobody complaining about free over here. Finally remembered something. Oh, holy loot. Holy loot, Batman. I don't think I'm doing that puzzle this time, though. It took too long last time. Damn, that SMG takes so long to reload. Let's get the hell out of here. I want to mess up this Gigante. Oh, I kind of want my rifle. This guy punches you from a mile away if you don't rifle him in the face like a freak. He's not like an idiot. Could just sell some of our heals and then, like, if we run out, just buy first aid sprays like sweaties.
Got a selection of good things on sale, stranger.
Maybe I should just start
Why not
collecting
try
first
your
aid
hand
spray.
at a new gun.
Oh, I got 7? Fuck yeah, I'm selling some heals.
Welcome.
YOLO. So we want to sell the big fish here. The big
Do you
cheese.
much good in the grave.
One of these. 2 of them.
A deal well come back.
See if the game drops us more heals. Now we get our rifle back. Alright, see if we can mess this guy up now. Going down, bro. It's gonna feel good to see Smashley in her new costume. See if I can get better at using this mine launcher before I actually need it later on. Wait, what the heck? I missed. Oh my god, I messed up. Don't make fun of me. I'm an old school Resident Evil player. No, that's not true. I only like Resident Evil 4. Damn it, now we gotta do all this. All these shenanigans. And we were just on pace to finish the lake at a decently fast time for one. It's all over. And now the boat's just invincible. I sort of wish some of the sequences were different
Same mark from the church.
on the replay. Like the Mendez sequence. I don't really want to run away from the village again. I don't know, that wasn't that fun. The 2 Chainsaw Sisters is fine, but then like that run away from Mendez into immediate Mendez fight was just kind of
Condor 1 to Roost.
off-putting. I
Found
didn't really
church.
like it that much.
Copy that. Now go get Baby Eagle.
The fight with Mendez is
No
fine.
time to chat.
There's nothing wrong with
Going
that.
in. Condor 1 out.
Kind of missed the fire grenades too. Those that were fun when you could fuck up Mendez with those. Because then you would like try to save them if you could. So we just do that little change and now Gigante is ready to fight, I guess. Running the wrong way. Having too much fun with these damn controls. Alright, let's fuck this guy up, bro. This guy is nothing. It's already done. Gotta shoot all of our bolts into him.
Whoa! God damn it. You got worms too?
That was close. Fuck, he's doing some damage. When did he go down? My pooch!
Hey, it's that dog.
Get him, pooch! Yes! Now we rifle this bastard.
You wanna help? Because I could use it.
No, I don't have my scope. Oh, I could have shot him too.
That's what I'm talking about.
No! And that's how you use the automatic rifle.
God damn.
Still alive over there?
It's almost a pancake. Okay,
Nice.
let's get to that church.
That rifle fucking shredded that dude. So what do we want here? Make some bolties. So you can store 10 mines, alright. So let's waste some of these bolts and blow up some motherfuckers there. Oh, I don't have that many bolts. That rifle felt badass for the 2 seconds I used, for the millisecond I used it. Good old red herb. This game is too good. Shouldn't be this fun on the second playthrough. Even get through that fucking part of the game that I hate because it's so fun.
Thanks, bud.
See you, bud. You should say like "good boy" in one of them, or like one sometimes. Yeah, this game's just fun. I'll probably get to the castle or something like next time I go on this save file. I'm gonna play it on the controller hardcore playthrough at some point when I'm feeling up to it. When I'm feeling like I'm gonna wreck, because that it's pretty hard actually. I don't want to play too much on this one without playing on that one at all, because this one's way easier. I just don't want to, like, make it too easy on myself, I guess. Oh, forgot about you, kid. What's up, you dead?
Oh, you're kidding me.
You did. It'd be cool if you could, like, not do this and it would just, like, reload for you. Like, you could pick them up and reload at the same time, basically. Oh, I don't need this for a bit, right? But it would be fun to have. God damn it. Eat a fish, what am I doing? See, they're like, did I lose this bolt? Oh, I got it. Okay. Lost some bolts. Fun. Yeah, 9 Years of Shadow's been pretty fun. I'm excited to try Vernal Edge just because I've been having fun with 9 Years of Shadow. Hoping that Vernal Edge is some more of the same.
I'm here to help.
Get some bolts right here, right? Right here. Nice. How many is this? 20 shots. Nice. Got a key we don't need, but it's fun to pick up the items. They just need to edit this campaign and, like, make an alternate version, like, that's basically doesn't even... Like, it wouldn't even need cutscenes, you know what I mean? For the most part. They could just keep the cutscenes super simple, but then, like, change some areas and stuff. I feel like that would be really sick. Because we all like the mechanics, and we even like this weapon system they got going on is great. Like, just need more game to play, you know? I would pay money. I'd pay $20 for a DLC campaign. Wouldn't even have to be as good as the original campaign. I know they're not going to do stuff like that, but I just feel like that's a good idea. We'll do that. And then, oh shit, messed it up. Let me find where this one fits in. I have no clue. Usually this is easier for me. Right there, it's gotta be it. Bada bing, bada boom, bada bang. It's nice to actually be able to kill some of these areas on hardcore that are... They just drain too many of your resources on...
Ashley, you in there?
On normal mode. Or when you're playing through normally on hardcore. There's no reason to go over there. We get to meet Smashley.
Ashley. Ashley Graham, are you in here?
I'm gonna miss this game when I'm done with it. The graphics and the story and everything was just so great.
My name's
She just needs some more boob jiggle and I'm
You're in
down.
the president's orders.
I like how she can just like wear this different costume in the cutscene and it still all looks great. Well, she does have some boobage.
Outside. You need to listen to me.
What is that? Over there?
Pursue them. The lost lambs are escaping.
The lost lambs are escaping. That's stupid. You gotta watch that beginning because it's funny. The other stuff I wanted to talk about quick before I head out is just like I love this game and I'm just worried that it's gonna be one of those things where they stop making it, you know? Like, it's clear they wanted to capitalize on the success of Resident Evil 2 Remake. And then somehow they just horribly fucked up Resident Evil 3 Remake. At least for $60. You know, $60 game, it's not worth it. But then they still made this a couple years later, so it's like, are you guys like on the tail end of ever wanting to do this again? Or are you guys gonna keep giving us new Resident Evils like this with the similar mechanics that we love, you know? And I feel like it sucks that they're not answering that question right away, you know? Because you're like sitting there as a Resident Evil fan, hoping that they make like the next 5 games like this, because you know you'll fanboy over it, and you know that it feels good to be in love with a game series that you've forgot about from 10 years ago. You know what I mean? It's like, damn, I'm falling in love with games and people's hard work and these amazing experiences all over again. But it's like hard to want to fall in love if there's nothing coming, you know? Obviously they're gonna make something again. It's just like, I'm worried that they're gonna stop making these action-oriented ones. And I just... That's what I like, you know? I like action, survival, horror. That's what I like about them. I don't know, that's just what I've been thinking about. I know it's like some sad boying, but... Watch my old cutscene that I've already seen, and like it's a movie that I've already watched.
Your father trusts me.
And I'm still in love with it, you know?
And do exactly as
I'm
I
not
say.
usually like that either. I'm like the kind of guy, like, once I watch something or do something, I'm just like done with it.
Okay, Leon.
Come on, you guys know where she was. She was upstairs.
Alright, let's get the hell out of here.
I forget how fun, when you actually watch the cutscenes, like everything's so fluid.
Seriously? I just bought this.
Watching Maximilian play this was like $1 million too. Like, no pun intended. I didn't even mean to say that, but it was just this game and the fact that I loved it so much as a kid, and I'm so attached to these characters, and like his funny reactions to little shit like that. It just made it such a magical experience,
There's no way out.
you know. Like, I never really cared about Capcom growing up, but now they're like one of my favorite video game companies ever. Like, between Resident Evil and Street Fighter and Mega Man and all the other great things they've done. I know these are just games, and some people are like, we've seen all this type of shit before, but I don't know. I just feel so much love and passion when I play this game. I'm so glad, like, after Resident Evil 3 Remake sucked, that they got their shit together, and Village and this game were just so good, you know? I haven't even played Village yet, and I already know I'm gonna love a lot of stuff about it. I suck at aiming in first-person mouse and keyboard, because I've never really done that before, but... Dude, she's got some fucking ballistics in this. She really hit him with those I don't believe it's the same model. Oh my god, they're juicy. I could live like this forever, Leon. I actually liked her more as a character in this game. I thought she was a little too timid at first, but she actually ends up being like a really character who develops, I feel like.
Roost, I've secured Baby Eagle.
And they like took out the cheesy shit and they replaced it with like a lot of like heartwarming
I'll
stuff.
dispatch a chopper ASAP. I'm sending you the coordinates for the extraction point.
Character progression feelings, like Luis, for example, how he like progresses as a
The weather's
character.
getting worse. Roost out.
I can't wait to fuck up that overpowered dog. I hope he doesn't even hit me once. On the next playthrough, I'll do that, I think. Did I repair? Okay, I got my knife. Hopefully Mercenaries is worth a little bit of me coming to check it out.
Oh, he is! Dan's coming! Get behind me!
Oh god!
Maybe we should just go in the church right away.
These people.
Oh shit. This bitch wants to go. Almost killed her. Well, the lighting in here is sick. I'm glad I came in here. Damn, sir. This rifle's sick. When you're aiming down the scope, though, it looks a little bit too much like, I actually like that rifle now. Because it's like more of a skill gun now. Sounds like there's still guys around. Oh, shit. Bitch. This game's almost... The gameplay is almost more fun on the second playthroughs, because you can actually do what you want. In the first playthrough, it's like... Especially if you're playing on a harder difficulty, it's just like kind of a headache sometimes. You done, son? I'm on 1 billion sensitivity and you're still losing.
Ashley!
You're a dick. This Blacktail fucking rips through ammo.
Anytime.
In hardcore. It's almost like, even though I'm in the beginning of the game, it's almost like I should upgrade it, but I don't need to because the second playthrough, obviously. Is there a guy in here? I can't stop playing, see? Like, I start playing, I just want to keep going to the next area and going to the next area. That's how good the game is.
I have something I think you like. Welcome. What can
You
I
got nothing.
interest you in?
Your shop is dead.
Good luck to you, stranger.
See how long we can keep our guns weak. Would be fun to have this thing upgraded all the way. I don't even really use it that much.
If you want a fighting chance out there, you best tune up your kit.
Yeah, this game was just too good. I'm actually, the fact that I'm excited to play for my next two hardcore playthroughs. I might do a professional playthrough like next year or something. I think I would save that for like when they announce the next Resident Evil game. If that game looks good, then I would like go back to this game and do some professional. Try to do like a second playthrough professional or something. That would be fun. I probably will do that, but that'll be like a year away, most likely, a year or two. I'm not exactly sure. I got a new game. I got the new Bayonetta. Once I heard it was almost like an action RPG, except you control 2 characters, I was like, yeah, I got to try that out on my new
Time is money.
Chinese Switch controller that I got from my sister. And my sister got me another controller, so I have 3 new Chinese Switch controllers, and they're all fairly nice and really cool to use. I think, even though I know this playthrough is obviously going to be way easier than my other hardcore playthrough, I think I learned some things, though. I learned a little bit more how to, like, abuse, like, the bolt thrower, for example, and I got better at parrying, so I think my normal hardcore playthrough, whether I do keep doing it on controller or I go back to mouse and keyboard on there, or I go to mouse and keyboard and switch it, I think that playthrough will be more fun now that I've learned some things. Because I can just, like, pour all my money into upgrading shit that's going to work out, you know? Like, I probably poured a bunch of money into, like, my pistol's reload speed, and I wasted a bunch of money, sadly, on that playthrough, but I didn't even want to use the Red 9, and I had to power it up because the game got way too hard, way too fast. And it's even harder on controller, in some situations. Sometimes it's easier to aim on controller, and sometimes when you're surrounded, you just need that mouse and keyboard so you can click some heads. I don't know. It's very specific on how the situation plays out, on like which one's gonna be easier. I really like using the shotgun on mouse and keyboard. It's so fun for some reason. Doesn't matter which one. You almost feel like you're playing Gears of War, especially with that striker when you like go up and blast someone in the face. I just wish they had a feature where you could shoot without scoping in, so you could like hip fire. I know it would be a little bit OP, but I mean, if you just make some elements of the game a little bit harder, you could balance it out. But yeah, that's a little update on the channel and a little bit about us continuing forward with Resident Evil 4. I might just call them like Resident Evil 4, the Aftermath Chronicles, Episode 1. Or, you know, I'll just name my gameplay on here with like a cheesy name to show how much I loved my first playthrough and everything. How nostalgic I already feel about this game, even though it just came out and I just beat it, you know. But yeah, I'm hoping I can... Like, why do I have so much ammo? Is the bolt thrower really saving me that much, or is it just because I'm overpowered? Like, I don't know. Because I feel like I'm just shooting at guys, and I'm not running out of ammo. But on my normal hardcore playthrough, like, yeah, how am I running out of shit? Because I have, like, everything's upgraded. I have the riot gun, I think, already in there, too, so... It's just kind of weird that I was struggling so much. Maybe it's just because I'm that bad on controller, or... I don't know, it was really hard. Because I was, like, having fun, and then all of a sudden it got way too hard. And I, like, killed the vibe. And I was like, I don't want to do the castle if it's going to be this hard. So I kind of gave up. So, I'll definitely go back to doing that. Because it was really fun to play on controller. I'll give it another shot. Maybe with our newfound knowledge we can... And actually spending money. Maybe I'll, like, get the treasure map for the castle as well or something. Or, like, cheat to get the... Like, get the treasure map on this playthrough and then use the info for the other playthrough or something. I don't know. You gotta do something to make it a little bit more playable because... There's a lot of luck going into if you're gonna make it through some of those screens on hardcore. That's all I gotta say. On a normal hardcore playthrough. Nothing, you can't always guarantee, even with good gameplay, that it's gonna work out, you know. I just really hope they do some side campaigns. I know it's like obvious that they're probably gonna do something with Ada, like they'll make some DLC or right? Like, there's no way that they don't do that. It's just, I hope it's substantial. I hope it's, like, worth, like, when you came back to the game after beating everything, you would come back and you would beat Leon's campaign, and then Ada's was fun enough that you would also do that afterwards. Like, I hope it's that good, you know? It'd be cool if the bolt thrower had, like, a flame attachment. You could, like, burn some people, and that was good against certain enemies. It would be cool if... There's just, like, so much room within the confines of Resident Evil Village and this game to make good new Resident Evil games, and good... They wouldn't even have to be Resident Evil, right? Similar mechanics and concept, but they could be a different survival horror or something, or even just a shooter with some RPG elements or something, right? But similar gun mechanics. That would be sick. That would be... People would love that. Capcom's like the perfect people to make that type of shit. Fucking Mega Man. But first-person shooter or some shit, you know what I mean? And then it would have, like, this style of inventory or something similar, and this style of, like, shooting mechanics. Where you can just fucking do this shit. I mean, I do like that they didn't make it so you could, like, move around and shoot, because then that wouldn't be Resident Evil, right? But, now the other thing is, like, it's not as exciting to go back to the merchant on some of the, on these, like, follow-up playthroughs. So it would be kind of fun if they did it, something where, like, you don't have all these upgrades right away on the follow-up playthroughs. Like, you could turn that off. so that like there's something exciting for me when I
A
get to the
well-tuned
merchant.
weapon
You know
can
what I
make
mean?
up for a lack of skill, friend.
I feel like that would be cool. I really like that. I didn't like this SMG on my first playthrough, but I think it's a really fun gun for the second playthrough. I gotta start using that more. Maybe I should just crank the reload speed and... Alright, we'll do this for now.
Dazzled, are you?
So it's somewhat usable.
Our craftsmanship demands no less.
But yeah, this is... Even with the flaws I have...
Needs care every once in a while.
Every game, you know, the better a game is to me, the more flaws it should have. Because they actually took a risk and did something big, so it's gonna have flaws. You know? And it's cool that you can just keep making as many playthroughs as you want and stuff. I gotta get back to my other playthrough. That was actually fun. I think this is the file right here. I probably do a lot better on mouse and keyboard now, but I still want to give controller a fair shake. I'll try the controller one more big session and see if that works, and if I like, or see if I like it. So. So yeah, that's pretty much everything I wanted to talk about for now. I'll be back with a lot of Resident Evil Village. I'm gonna play that today. I'll be back with a lot of Resident Evil 4 still. We're gonna finish up these hardcore playthroughs as much as I feel like. I'll still be, even after I'm done playing the game, like I'll still keep up to date with Mercenaries, and maybe they'll add a Ada Wong mission, or maybe they'll announce a new Resident Evil, and I'll get hyped about that. I don't think I'm going to replay Village at all. Maybe I would replay it in third person. I think they made a third person mode. I can't remember. Maybe I would do that. I know my feelings with this game are gonna like clash with my feelings that I get when I play Resident Evil Village, like as far as loving the new game and everything. So that's gonna be kind of weird because I'm so like in love with this game right now. What else? They have to see the potential with these, of how much people are liking these. I don't think this game is sold as good as it should have. Like Halo Infinite, for example, has like 100,000 reviews on Steam, and this game only has like 20,000. I know it just came out, but still. Are people that over Resident Evil or something? Like, I don't understand. Or maybe this new age of gamers, like, they're just into different shit. Like, they're into Battle Royales, and they're into Among Us and DayZ and Grand Theft Auto and like all these popular things. I don't know. I'm just worried that like we're not going to see this type of shit again, and we're like staring at a coffin, you know what I mean? We're staring at the last Resident Evil with this time, because they haven't really given us this many games, you know, or that many games. It's basically Resident Evil 4, sort of Resident Evil 5. It's not even the same. It's mostly fun because it's co-op, not because it's Resident Evil. At this point, I'd play a Resident Evil 6 remake in this remake style, you know. At this point, I'd play anything in this remake style, third-person shooter with these mechanics. They're just good. And I get worried that they put all this work into these Resident Evil remake games, and now that they're good and they have parrying and they have all this cool shit, like you're not gonna do anything with them, because that's what game companies always seem to do. It's like the second the games get good, the second Super Mario 64 comes out, oh, Nintendo never makes a normal Mario 3D platformer again. They all have gimmicks, and they're all made with modern day mechanics that aren't as fun, and they aren't as free flowing. You know, you can't be as creative with them. You know what I mean? It's all preordained fucking linear bullshit. A game like this, you get to decide what you do, you know? You get to decide how situations play out. You get to decide how hard it's going to be. It can be insanely fucking hard and almost impossible, or it can be you know, any difficulty in between. You can use a fucking bolt thrower through the whole game, an underpowered bolt thrower, and that's all you use. That and some maybe like one other gun for emergencies, and that would probably be a fun playthrough for some people, you know. Anyways, that's a little bit about Resident Evil. I kind of wanted to drop a little bit of a emotional review on this game, and so that's kind of why I made this commentary. And playing against jerkwads on Halo has just made sure that I wasn't gonna. I was actually gonna play Resident Evil Village, but then I played against those jerkwads on Halo, and I was just like, yeah, I gotta talk about this. Like, yeah, somebody's got to expose how these people are, you know. But yeah, it's been, like, that session right there was really fun. I'm going to have a couple more sessions as I finish up my hardcore playthroughs, and those will be fun, and then I'll be mostly done with this game. Hopefully I can learn how to aim on Resident Evil Village. For whatever reason, I know it's harder in that game because the enemies, like, move all over the fucking place. But for whatever reason, I was just trash. I was, like, running out of ammo instantly, and I'm, like, playing on the normal difficulty, I think. I was missing every shot. Missing my knife stabs, getting hit. So that game's gonna be a fun adventure for sure. I know there's a couple of parts in that game I don't like, but I mean, I don't think they're as bad as Delago. So. Or maybe one part's worse than Delago, and that's about it. I would say. Kind of sucks that I haven't played that game in a few months, because now I kind of forgot the beginning of the story, but... I hate when I do that sometimes. Almost wish I didn't start it, and I'm starting it now. But now I'm too, like, stubborn to restart it, too. Like, it's so weird how I am with that shit. That'd be cool if you could, like, jingle, like, if you took the mouse, you could, like, jingle these back and forth. That'd be kind of cool. Or I don't know if the case, like, actually does that when you... Can you, like, do that in here or some shit? Or maybe not. I thought there was, like, a screen where you could, like, rotate your inventory. I don't know where that is. But yeah, there's probably some other stuff I should talk about. There's some good-ass games coming out in April. There is Hunt the Night, which looks like it might be one of my favorite Zelda-style games of all time. I think it's called Hunt the Night. And then there was a demo for Min of the Hollower, and I'm interested in that. I don't know if it's still out there. There's After Image and Gestalt. Those are two Metroidvanias, and both of them have potential to be like 8 or 9 out of 10 games. We'll see. And then right after April, we got May, so we got Zelda, which should be fun for the first playthrough, and then I think we got Hollow Knight in June, is pretty much confirmed. So there's like something every month for me to like really bite my teeth into or sink my teeth into, you know what I mean? Like, obviously, this month there was this game. But I already beat it because I don't usually play games this much or this fast. I take my time, but this is one of those games that was just so much fun that it was almost impossible not to play it, you know? Well, you can sell these? Nice. So I don't know, like, could I have gotten another treasure out of that thing? Like, I have no clue. Or I could sell them. Kind of weird that they're checkmarked already, though. I'm just trying to drag this on to make sure I've basically said everything I could ever want to say. At some point, after I use that Chinese controller that I like, after I use it a little, I don't know why I say that, Ect Power, that's the brand. After I use that a little bit more, I'll definitely drop some type of review on it. It might just be a voiceover review, but I'll make sure to put some pictures of the controller on the screen so people get what I'm talking about. Because I don't usually like reviewing like off-brand controllers and stuff, but when they're actually that good, it's hard not to, is the thing. But yeah, next time I come back, I probably won't be on this file. I'll probably be on my controller one, sweating my balls off, with no commentary. And I'm gonna be watching Max's playthrough and getting those nostalgic vibes of somebody else playing through this game, and then yeah, that'll be the end of the Resident Evil story. It's sad to see it go, but it connected me with my past, and I felt like really, like I said, I felt like a really weird, like a suppressive, like nostalgic wave like wash over me right when I beat this game. I wasn't, I got some complaints about the end of the game and the castle section, but I kind of knew those were coming. That's just how developers are. It's like they start something and it turns out really good, and then they can't really finish it because they're under time crunches and money crunches and everything. So I already expected that. Like, I've been, this isn't my first rodeo. I'm not even that smart, and I expected that. So imagine, like, how obvious that shit would have been to somebody who knows more about game design and cared a little bit more about Resident Evil than I did growing up and stuff. But yeah, much love to you guys. Watch out for toxic communities. Never be afraid to try new things. You might fall in love. I started playing Resident Evil 2 Remake in December, and I fell in love with a new series of games, pretty much, So that's nothing bad about that. And we got that exciting Bayonetta game coming, so I want to give that game a really good shot because it seems like something new that's actually well done. And that'll be fun to play again on the Switch controller on that new Chinese controller I got. That'll be a lot of fun on there. That's another reason I bought it. Like, I didn't want to spend that much money on a Switch game because I don't really have that much to spend, but sometimes you gotta take risks. I felt in my heart that one was going to be worth it, especially with how excited I was with the new Chinese controller, and then I would actually have a game on the Switch that I feel like playing right now. It's funny because I was complaining to my brother a little. Well, I wasn't complaining. I was telling him that I didn't have a controller that on the Switch for Tears of the Kingdom and some of these other games that I liked. Because my nephew has my Switch Pro controller, and I was using the Wii U Pro controller, but it doesn't really work that well for Switch games. Because you can't really claw on that thing, for example, and stuff. And then, what do you know? My sister got me, the perfect 3 controllers to replace that. I do like the Wii U Pro controller. I already talked about this, but it doesn't work for clawing, and it just doesn't work for some games. So, anyway, that's another cool, exciting little thing. Yeah, and obviously there's a bunch of games on Steam I gotta get to, so I'm not gonna start listing all those off, but mostly focused on Resident Evil Village, 9 Years of Shadow, and Vernal Edge until some new stuff comes out. I definitely want to try games like Dungeon Munchies out and some others, but I don't want to fill you guys' heads with a bunch of names of stuff that I'm not even going to play for a few months or a few years, I'd try not. I used to do that a lot. I would sit there and talk about the games I was going to play, and then I would end up playing Halo 3 and something like one other game, and I wouldn't play half of those, That's how I feel about Super Mario 64. It's one of those games that has a barrier of entry, Like Lakitu Skip, for example. For a new player, we have no clue how to do it. It's frustrating. We're good enough to long jump. We're good enough to almost get it, but we don't get it. And it makes you not want to play the game, but actually, you might just be 3 attempts away from falling in love with the speedrun. That's what sucks. It's one of those things that's hard to get into. I don't care what you say. If you're not a 16-year-old little kid with loads of time on your hands, it's not the easiest thing to get into. I will return to Link to the Past at some point. I'm not really sure when. Why can I like not go back and do this hexagon thing? Is that what? Oh, that must be it. Like you must not be able to go back with Smashly or something. Maybe. I would. This part of the game. Oh, where's this first aid spray? What? How did I mess that up? This first part of the game, like, imagine if there was some more areas to go, like, around this village. And, like, if you go back through this Hunter's Lodge area with Ashley and there's, like, a little bit more questing. They could easily squeeze in, like, 3 more hours of gameplay before the... Even like I said, it wouldn't have to be in the main campaign. It could be just for alternate playthroughs. And this area, for example, too, could have been slightly expanded with a mini-boss or something. I just feel like if it made those slight changes, I would be able to forgive the mistakes that were made in the castle and with the island. I think the island would probably be the worst offender, and then the castle would be the second worst. As if you're talking about, like, did these guys do a good job of making a remake of a beloved game? Yes, the village is great. There's definitely areas where you could expand the Metroidvania aspects of it, or the exploration aspects, whatever you want to call it. But overall, the village is great, right? There's not really anything wrong with the village. The only part of the whole village I don't like is the hardcore version of the Del Lago fight, and then that sequence where you have to like run away from Mendez is kind of annoying, and you kind of just wish you could skip it. Oh, what did I miss here? Where the hell was that? Did I open the Way Shrine and not grab that? Good thing it doesn't matter. But yeah, that's pretty much my thoughts on Resident Evil 4 and the direction of my channel and everything. Yeah, I have no clue how I missed that first aid spray. That's weird. It's like right where I should have picked it up. Maybe I never seen it before. And I was just like desperately picking up items on my first run. But this game was, like, it's still fun afterwards, but the first playthrough of this game was so fucking fun. It was crazy. I'm so glad I didn't see it, or I was mostly blind and everything. Like, the way you felt getting through each screen just felt amazing. You felt like $1,000,000. Couldn't wait to get your next upgrade or your next gun or whatever. It was so fun. For those reasons, that's why I give this game a 10 out of 10, even with its flaws. It was just too fun. Yeah, so I'm really excited for what Capcom's doing in the future. I usually don't get that excited for video game companies anymore, but Square Enix seems to be hitting it right now. That Final Fantasy 16 be looking like it might be one of the best character action games yet, or whatever you want to call it. The best Dark Souls-like RPG open world-like game of all, whatever you want to fucking call it. The best modern-day 3D Zelda of all time. I don't know, maybe not that good, but it does look good. And then Capcom as well, like these Resident Evil games. Village is banging and this game is banging, so it's like... I just have a feeling like they're not going to fuck up their next couple of games, because they're like on a roll, you know? That's how it feels. Having played this game and some of Village. And RE2 Remake was good too. And the fact that that was the first one in this style of third-person shooter, you know, makes it all the better. I think they could actually do some good things with Resident Evil 6 if they really overhauled it, but I don't think people really care about, like, Chris is kind of, they would have to redo Chris. He's, like, doesn't fit in with modern-day storytelling. He's like, Chris is like a character from the 80s or 90s, you know. At least the way he was in Resident Evil 5 and 6. That game could actually be pretty good. Because that game's pretty fucking garbage. So linear and so... I didn't like how the story was split into a bunch of different characters. And I didn't like... There's so many things about that game that ruined its potential that it did have. Just felt so closed off when this world feels like there's so much to do. That game just felt like a hallway simulator with zombies. It was annoying. With it, you know... I'm not gonna get into that game, but 5 and 6. Some people like 5. I think it was really fun co-op with your friend the first time. I'll give it that. But besides that, it was garbage. Story was fucking cheesy and garbage. The gameplay was worse than Resident Evil 4. And that's about it, you know. It was just like a weird, arcadey, clunky version of Resident Evil 4. And Chris was too ugly and buff. And actually, the game did look pretty good for its time. Especially the African American characters, they actually looked really good. Even though they were infected with parasites. The graphics of them looked good. Yeah, that's mostly the stuff I wanted to talk about. And, you know, we'll see how things go down the road. I'll catch you guys then. It'll probably be a little bit before I do a commentary. I'm kind of reeling back from finishing this game. And I just want to keep my nose to the grindstone and keep moving forward. So that's what I'm going to try to do. I'll catch you guys down the road. Much love to the Resident Evil fans. Much love to the old Halo fans. And I'll see you guys down the road. Peace out.